Hey, travelers, and welcome back to Travel Perspectives, the podcast that takes you around the world, one story, one view, and one unique perspective at a time. I'm Kate.
And I'm Clifford. Today, we're headed to one of the most artful and awe-inspiring cities in the Southern Hemisphere, Melbourne, Australia. And trust us, it's packed with iconic experiences that will leave you with a brand new perspective on travel.
Clifford, I have to say, Melbourne truly surprised me. It's got this laid-back vibe, but also this undeniable energy, like every corner has a story to tell. And today we're diving into three spots that completely shifted our perspective while we were there. The National Gallery of Victoria, the Royal Botanic Gardens, and the Eureka Sky Deck.
Let's start with the National Gallery of Victoria, also known as the NGV. It's not just the oldest public art museum in Australia, but one of the most visited in the world. And Kate, you remember that water wall entrance, right?
Oh yes, Clifford. That shimmering glass wall with water cascading down, it's iconic. It's the kind of entrance that instantly changes your mindset. From the second you walk in, you feel like you're stepping into a world of creativity and imagination.
The exhibitions are just as impressive. From contemporary installations to ancient artifacts, there's always something that makes you pause and see the world differently. Listeners, have you ever walked into a gallery and felt completely transported? What was that moment like for you?
And don't get us started on the NGV Triennial. It brings together artists from all over the globe to challenge how we see art, technology, and culture. A perfect place for a dose of travel perspective, right?
Absolutely, Kate. Now, if you want a shift from indoor inspiration to outdoor beauty, the Royal Botanic Gardens are just a short tram ride away, and they're a total escape.
It's true. These gardens are like the lungs of the city. Over 8,500 species of plants, winding lakeside paths, and spots perfect for a quiet picnic or deep reflection. Clifford, do you remember that eucalyptus grove we sat under for like an hour?
How could I forget? The scent of eucalyptus, the sound of birds, it was like pressing pause on life. And the thing is, it wasn't just beautiful. It gave me a fresh perspective on how nature can ground you, especially in a fast-paced city.
Here's a question for you listeners. When you travel, do you carve out time for stillness in nature? Or are you more go from one landmark to the next? Let us know in the comments.
All right, Kate, how about a little quiz break? Time to test our listeners' Melbourne knowledge.
Let's do it. Okay, travelers, here's your question. Which Melbourne skyscraper features the Eureka Sky Deck, one of the highest public observation decks in the Southern Hemisphere? A. Rialto Towers. B. Melbourne Central Tower. C. Eureka Tower. D. 101 Collins Street.
Think you know the answer? Drop it in the comments, and bonus points if you've ever been there.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the Eureka Sky Deck. This place is not for the faint of heart, but it is for anyone chasing an unforgettable perspective.
For sure. Located on the 88th floor of the Eureka Tower, the Sky Deck offers sweeping 360-degree views of the entire city and beyond. You can see the Yarra River, Port Phillip Bay, and on a clear day, even the Dandenong Ranges in the distance.
And then there's the edge. Imagine this. You're standing in a glass cube that extends out from the building, and then the floor turns transparent beneath your feet. Clifford, I've never screamed so quietly in my life.
Same here, Kate. It's terrifying in the best way possible. You get a literal new perspective, not just of the city, but of your own bravery.
So listeners, would you try the edge? Or would you be happy soaking in the view from the safety of the lounge area? Let us know. We love hearing your takes.
All right, back to the quiz. If you answered C, Eureka Tower, you nailed it. It's one of the tallest buildings in Melbourne and a true icon of the skyline. Thanks for exploring with us, travelers.
Until next time, keep wandering, stay curious, and never stop chasing new perspectives.
Catch you soon, fellow travelers.